Ram Ram friends, Namaste. A big hello and a warm welcome to all people all over the globe who are animal lovers, animal mothers, animal fathers, animal parents, and especially to those people who are feeders, rescuers. I'm so grateful to God that you all exist on this planet because what you're doing is really wonderful. It is so amazing to help a voiceless being. It is so beautiful to know that people exist who care about these things on this planet. And today, in this video, in Animal Mothers Vlogs, I'm just making this video because I want to talk about those people who actually feed items to animals, and I have seen it personally also. And one of my friend who's also an animal feeder the other day told me that he was standing outside his house, and there's one big platform where people keep food for cows. Now it's a very good practice to give food to cows, and cows and calves actually love a lot of food items that we throw away in the kitchen waste. Like they love the peels of some vegetables that we otherwise throw away. So some people like to collect all of this and they like to offer it to animals. But I think 50% of that should be used for them, and 50% we should also give them some good food items that they really enjoy. Like animal love fruits. I've seen calves love apples and they love bananas. They also love cucumber. So I'm making this video to talk about those people who give animals rotten food. And I simply do not like it. So yeah, one of my friend was telling me that he was standing outside this big platform in front of his house on the road, and he saw this man who was looking for a cow. Of course, at that time he did not know what the man was looking, but he was carrying one big pumpkin with him, okay? And then he saw a cow, and in front of the cow he joined his hand in a namaste position, and he bowed down to the cow, and I don't know, he was worshipping the cow or doing what. So he bowed down in front of the cow, and then he picked this pumpkin as an offering and he just presented it to the cow, and then he left from there. After he did that, the cow was still standing there and did not eat that pumpkin. So my friend was very curious because from a distance the pumpkin looked big, and we all know cows love pumpkin. So he went to check. First of all, the pumpkin was not even cut properly. Secondly, it was a rotten pumpkin. It was rotten and it was stinking. The smell was so strong. The pungent smell was so strong. So this is the thing. Some people feed animals because maybe an astrologer told them to do so. Maybe they feel it will improve their karma. They have done some sins in life and those sins will get rectified. But this is a really horrible way, and I think this will only add on to their karma. Have you guys also noticed these type of people who give rotten and stale food to the animals? Now, I want to say to these type of people that maybe they are not educated enough, and sometimes I've realized that there's no use and there's no point advising anyone. There was a time I would go up to people and tell them, hey, you should not do this, it's not correct. But I've realized that they fire back and they're like, hey, you don't tell me what I'm supposed to do and what I'm not supposed to do. Any which way the animal is not gonna eat it, then it becomes like a really messy situation. Now, of course, there are dustbins. People can throw this rotten and stale food in the dustbin also. They can give it away, they can throw it away, but they don't want to do that either. Now, this is the logic that I don't understand. In my other channel, which is Organic and Sustainable Lifestyle, I have also shown a video where you can compost kitchen waste every single day in a very simple way, just by using grow bags, soil and kitchen waste. And especially if you get places where the sunlight is strong in winters and summers both, without any leaks, without any stink, without any smell, nothing, you can create compost out of it, convert it into compost. You guys can check out that video. It's on my channel and I've actually shown it like practically, and I do it every day. Every day in my kitchen there are two types of waste. One is the waste that we use for burning firewood, so that amount of waste also goes away, and then is the waste which we use for composting. So I'm just left with this much, very little waste every day, and my packet is probably the smallest packet. It's not even difficult when you do it with the grow bags the way I do it. It's not very difficult because I tried to compost and it was very messy. I realized that I'm not able to do it properly. For apartments which has balcony and a big veranda or maybe a space, I think this is a great thing to do. Even terraces, if you have terraces, I don't know why people in cities do not utilize their terrace to grow vegetables. There are places in India like Bangalore where terrace farming is really picking up fast, but I don't know why in Delhi, Bombay, terraces are just wasted, they're just not being used. And if people use their own terraces for growing organic vegetables, they don't need to go anywhere else to buy anything. Some of the societies I've seen, they've tried it out, but such a rewarding thing, I don't know why people don't do it. And for animal lovers also, I've realized that when we grow these small little things, cherry tomatoes, if you are a bird lover, the birds are going to be around in your house. Butterflies are going to be always there. Butterflies love flowers and vegetables, and vegetable plants also give flowers, and that's how they get pollinated as well, because of the butterflies, because of the birds. So you'll suddenly see nature all around you. And then with animal love, if we can add this part also, the sustainability, I think it can do wonders to our life. I feel that a lot of times when I don't consume certain products, animals can consume it. They love it. And if not, then it can go into Mother Nature and create a space for us where we can grow veggies and we can grow things that we can again give to nature. We can distribute it to others, to our friends, relatives, family members, and we can also consume it ourselves. And I feel that animal lovers can be an inspiration, which is why I'm actually sharing this, because I know that talking to people or advising them really doesn't work. What is better is to start doing it and then show it to the world that, well, I can do it, so you can do it too. And this happened with feeding also. There was a time if I would go to feed animals, there would be so much drama around me, and I would always get shocked why these people have a problem. If I'm paying from my own pocket, if I'm spending my own time and energy, why is a random person walking up to me and telling me don't feed because you're gonna make a mess over here? And I always question those people. What about all the existing mess that is visible in front of you and you don't want to do anything about it? You don't care about it. So why don't you first think about the gutters? Why don't you think about the dirty rivers, which should be our priority? Because there are animals who drink water from these rivers and lakes and water bodies, birds, animals. They don't have anything to drink water from. So it's people like us, people like bird feeders, animal feeders. We have to keep bowls of clean water everywhere. And I'm so thankful to all of the people who feed animals and birds. You guys, really, wherever you are, I'm so happy that you exist. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I just pray to God that more and more people like you, animal parents, animal mother, animal fathers, increase. Because you guys got compassion in you. You guys got a kind heart. And see, we cannot break the nature's chain, and we can just do our own thing. Like if we humans can turn vegetarian, most animal parents become vegans or vegetarians. I've seen this myself. And another facet, if we add to it, is sustainability and recycling things for the sake of nature, for the sake of animals. Because I have noticed a lot of dogs and a lot of cats, some kind of animals, even cows, they look for food in these dustbins, and these dustbins are so bad, they're stinking, there's bad food, and sometimes there's sharp objects also. So as much as we can do something, just by even reducing the waste, maybe the government will think about recycling certain products that we humans sitting at home cannot recycle. So yeah, this is where I'm going to close this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of this lovely job that you've taken up, the job that is of the supreme government. We are also employees, we are also servants, but we are serving God, and that's the best job that we can have, other than all the materialistic things we do. You guys can also support my content, because not only I'm an animal feeder like you all, but I'm also into organic and sustainable lifestyle. Plus I'm an energy reader. So the link of Patreon and PayPal are given below. I will see you in the next video. If there are any topics that you want me to cover, I would love to do it. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.